Hey, Whitlock, I'm not letting a backup quarterback speak ever again. Scratch that, I'm not letting a freshman speak ever again. Scratch that, I'm not letting anyone speak ever again. Am I overreacting? Hashtag speak for yourself.
Yeah, he's overreacting because the problem isn't this young quarterback. The problem is Bob Stoops and the coaches and what environment and tone did they set. A young kid is going to follow the lead of his coaches and the environment within that locker room and meeting room. They got a young quarterbacks coach there, 32, 33-year-old guy, used to work with Mike Leach, then spent some time at East Carolina. If I were Bob Stoops, rather than questioning my kids, I would be in a long meeting with my quarterbacks coach. What the hell were you saying in your meetings? What would make this kid believe, oh, they got some basic defense that Baker Mayfield's going to light up, and if I get in there, what were you saying in the meetings? Because I think that kid was regurgitating the thoughts of either the quarterback's coach or the offensive coordinator, and that's on the coaching staff.
Yep, and I agree, and I think it's a sloppy program. I said this about Bob Stoops. If he loses, he should take the LSU job. If Bob Stoops wants to be the better Bob Stoops, it's time. He's only 56.
Yeah.
Roll the dice, create new energy. We've all left places before. I think Oklahoma's gotten sloppy, no attention to detail. They're not good in big games. Defensively, they're not an elite program anymore. Ohio State brought 6 returning starters to Oklahoma and blew them out. That's because Urban Meyer bounces around, stays focused, stays willful, driven, pressure on him to succeed. There's value to that. I think Oklahoma's become incredibly sloppy, and to your point, I don't think the coaching has been great for the last several years.
Listen, that kid's arrogance came from somewhere. And to me, having been an 18, 19-year-old kid in the college environment, it comes from the coaching staff. And again, that type of arrogance bit them in the rear. And I saw Ohio State kids after the game standing next to a sign, basic defense. It inspired them. It gave the emotional edge. Oklahoma should have been the underdog with something to prove, gave the entire emotional edge to Ohio State, and Ohio State came in and punched him in the mouth.
This one's easy for Bob Stoops. Put down Twitter and focus on your team, okay? You got TCU and Texas coming up. You gave up 78 points to Houston and Ohio State. You got some major problems. Texas can score.
They got the
Bob Stoops
basic
could be
defense.
1-4. I don't know about LSU. They're not going to want him.